This, no, you can skip this one. I really don't care about it. Like, I'm not itching to pick this book up, and when I do pick it up, I can put it down. I feel like I haven't done an unboxing in a vlog in so long. Hey everyone, it's me Bailey, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video, my phone pickups are going to determine how many pages I read. So I'm pretty sure I've done this video one other time on my channel. It was probably around this time last year, I think, when I did this video, but I wanted to do it again, which the reading vlog portion will start tomorrow, but I did want to see how many pages I need to read before I go to bed tonight, because I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to update you guys in the morning before I head out to go to work. So I want to see how many pages I'm going to need to read. Of course, the goal with this video is to read the amount of pages as many times as I picked up my phone, but also I can read more pages than the number. Like, I'm not going to limit myself. So for instance, if I picked my phone up 73 times, then I would need to read a minimum of 73 pages. I can read more, but I do not want to read less. Obviously, if I don't reach the page goal of the day, like, that's obviously not a big deal, but this is just a fun little challenge to kind of spice up my reading a little bit this week and hopefully help me prioritize reading a little bit more in the coming days. So with that, let's look at my screen time. And from last week, my pickups from Monday were, I had 72 pickups. So I have a goal to read 72 pages tomorrow. So with that, the book that I think that I'm going to be starting is going to be Older by Jennifer Hartman. Now, that's what I think I'm going to be starting. I could wake up tomorrow morning and be like, no, I don't want to read that. So we'll see, but that is the only book that's left on my October TBR for the month, and the month is over this Friday. So that is where I'm at for this evening. Obviously, I am kind of in the mood for a sports romance, so we'll see if tomorrow if I want to read older or if I want to try and find a sports romance to read. So yeah, but that is my intro for this video. The next time you see me, it'll be when I'm actually supposed to be reading for this video. And yeah, so with that, I will talk to you guys probably sometime tomorrow and let you guys know how I'm coming along on my pages. Hello. Okay, so I'm now home from work, and as you guys know, because I talked to you last night, I did have 72 pages to read today, and I do have a reading update, but I will be first doing a quick little unboxing. I feel like I haven't done an unboxing in a vlog in so long, but probably because I've just been getting packages and then I haven't been vlogging when I've been getting packages. So this is the first package that I'm opening in a vlog in a very long time. All right, so this is Blood Trader by Lynette Noni, and this is actually a lot thicker than I thought it was. So I read this over this past weekend in a weekend vlog that I was doing. I was in the middle of book 2 when I started the vlog, and then I finished the book and immediately went into this third book. So I did actually finish this book and I really enjoyed it, but I had to read it before I even got my hands on it. Like, I could not wait to pick this up, so I did download it from my library because I had too many holds on Kindle Unlimited, but it is on Kindle Unlimited if you do want to check it out. I did read this, really enjoyed it, and definitely recommend the series. And so that is my unboxing. Now for my reading update, I did need to read 72 pages, and I have read the 72 pages that I needed to read. So I did end up starting Older by Stephanie Hartman this morning, and I am now on chapter 11. So I'm on page 114. I was able to listen to the audiobook of this today while I was working, and so far, like, I'm enjoying it for the most part. Like, it's not like too terrible. Like, it's very much like forbidden romance because we're following Haley, and she comes from a very abusive household. Her dad is very abusive. Her mom is a drunk and just always like passed out and never like sticks up for her or anything. And so her dad has beaten her and has been very abusive to her. But one night at a party, after her dad has kicked her out, she meets this guy Reed at a party, and eventually she ends up learning that it is her best friend's dad, who her best friend's parents have like a pretty good relationship. Like, it's a pretty solid relationship, and her best friend also has like a good relationship with her dad. Her parents just aren't together because they had her when they were so young, because I want to say Reed was 18 and the mom was 19 when they had her. And when Haley meets Reed, she was 17 at the time, but she lied to him and told him that she was 21, but nothing happened. Like, they kissed or whatever, and then he found out that she was like 17, and he was like, yeah, no, gotta stay away from that. But then obviously something happens with her dad, and so she now has to move in with Tara and her mother. And then of course, because Tara's mom and her dad have like a good relationship, he keeps coming around, so they do have to keep seeing each other. But so far, like, it's fine. Like, I feel like you can kind of tell the longing, but it's not like the best that I've ever read. So we'll see as I continue to go. I wonder how it's going to end up, because this is supposed to be like a little bit darker. I have a feeling that the friendship might suffer, so we'll see about that. I don't know, but I will probably listen to some more of the audiobook. I do have some homework that I have to work on tonight, which I feel like I will probably be doing that for a majority of the evening. It's only one assignment that I have to work on, so we'll see. If I get done with it kind of early, then obviously like I'll sit down and read, but I'm not expecting to be able to read much more unless it's via audiobook this evening. So yeah, that is my update. I'm gonna go let Navy outside really quickly, and I'm going to get comfortable so that I can like sit down to like really lock in and do my homework. So that's my update for now. If I have an update a little bit later, I will of course let you guys know. All right, so it's now just a little bit later. So it's now 7:46, and that assignment didn't take me as long as I had expected it to, which is great. Which means that for around an hour and 15-ish minutes, I will have some time to read. So while I was waiting for things to download and load in any kind of spare moment that I had while doing my homework, I did turn on the audiobook for a couple seconds and was able to read like 4 pages. So with that, I'm on page 118. So that means that I have more than succeeded in my goal of 72 pages for today. So I am going to just do some reading for the rest of the night. Let's go ahead and look and see how many pages I need to read for tomorrow. I feel like this week I guess last week my phone pickups were down. I have been trying to stay off my phone, so it's probably good that I'm also doing this challenge as well, because that just furthers the goal. Okay, so last week on Tuesday I had 66 pickups. So that means that I need to read 66 pages tomorrow, which I feel like is doable. So I'm hoping to get some more of this read tonight. I do want to watch an episode of Law and Order as well before I go to bed. So I'm probably going to read a couple more chapters in this, and then right before going to bed, I'll probably turn on an episode of Law and Order. So that is where I'm at. That's my update to you guys. And with that, I will talk to you tomorrow, let you know if I have read my 66 pages or not. Hello, happy Tuesday. So I do not have a reading update, but I do have a package to unbox. So I told you guys that I was in the mood for sports romance at some point. I can't remember if it was in this vlog or not, but I ended up ordering this book over the weekend. I think it might have been like Thursday, but it finally came in the mail, and it is Power Play by Chatty. This is book 2 in the DC Stars series. I read the first book, Face Off, not too long ago. It was earlier this month, and I really enjoyed it, except for the whole them getting like matching tattoos at the end. That was kind of weird to me, but other than that, like, I really enjoyed the series, and I like Chatty's writing, so I wanted to read this book, and I really so badly want to get to book 4. So I picked up book 2 because that's where I'm at in the series. This is a lot thicker than I thought it was going to be, but I'm excited to pick this one up. But as far as older, so like I said, I did not make any more progress in this. So last night I ended on chapter 13, which is page 130. I can't remember if I had told you guys that or not, but I do still have my pages to read for the day, and the pages that I have to read today are 66 pages. So I'm hoping to get those read this evening. And before I start reading, I do have a homework assignment that I need to do really quickly. It is only one problem, so it shouldn't take me very long. And once I'm done with that, I'm just gonna upload it, turn it in, and then I will be good to start reading for this evening. So I'm hoping to get to page 200 in this at the minimum, so that way I can hit my 66 pages that I need to read, and then a little bit more. And yeah, So I don't know if I'm liking it. Maybe I can even attempt to possibly finish this evening. I just literally did not have time at work to listen to an audiobook at all. I was so busy today, and I'm probably going to be very busy the rest of the week. So I'm hoping that the rest of my page numbers are going to be small for the rest of the week, but we'll see. So I am going to go ahead and do my homework assignment really quickly, and I will update you guys when it's time for me to start reading. All right, so I am done with my homework. I did my one problem, I turned it in. I even doom scrolled a little bit on TikTok, but now it is just after 7 o'clock and I'm going to sit down to read my 66 pages in Older by Jennifer Hartman. I'm also about to get up and put some dinner in the air fryer, and so yeah, I'm going to start reading this. I'm on page 130, so in order to get my 66 pages I need to be on page 196, and my goal is to just read to the nearest chapter to that. So if that is in the middle of a chapter, then to finish that chapter out. So yeah, so 196 is like second to last page of a chapter, so my goal is to get to chapter 19, and I'm currently on chapter 13. So yeah, that is what I'm about to get started. I feel like this is kind of a slower burn, so we'll see. I don't have any particular feelings about this book so far, being 130 pages in. I'm not necessarily rooting for their relationship, and I'm not necessarily against it either at this point. I mean, granted, she is obviously 18, which is obviously still young to his like 34, I think he said he was. I don't know. I'm gonna go put some food in the air fryer, get to reading, and with that, let's get into the montagey clips of me reading this book. To update that I have read my pages for today. So I was supposed to make it to page 196 to complete the 66 pages that I needed to read today, and I made it to page 231. So I read 100 pages. So that is fantastic. That is great progress, and a lot more than I was hoping to read tonight. But I am getting ready to go to bed. It is 8:38. I want to watch an episode of Law and Order tonight before I go to bed. So I'm going to get ready for bed, turn on my episode of Law and Order, and then go to sleep. I had a pretty rough day, pretty long day at work today. So I'm expecting another day that's probably going to be similar tomorrow. So I want to make sure that I'm well rested enough for anything that could potentially go down tomorrow. So I am hoping to get some more reading in this done tomorrow. I would love to be able to finish it tomorrow. I'm kind of ready to be done with this story. If I'm being so honest, I really don't care. I don't care about Haley and Reed. Their connection isn't doing anything for me. I don't really feel like there is a spark between them. It feels very lustful on both of their parts, which is kind of crazy, but I don't know. I'm not super invested in their romance because they're basically just like pining after each other. And of course, like, it's a forbidden romance, right? Like, there's a like 18-year age gap or something in between them, which I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. I thought this would have been better. I feel like I have read a couple of like best friend's dad and or like ex-boyfriend's dad or whatever that were just better than this. Not that that's my favorite trope, because I really don't particularly love that trope. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. It's not something that I'm reaching for quite often. But with this one, it's very like mid to me. Like, I really don't care about it. Like, I'm not itching to pick this book up, and when I do pick it up, I can put it down. Like, I'm not itching to not put it down. So I don't know. I don't foresee this getting anything higher than a 3-star from me. So we will see. I'm definitely more intrigued to know what happens when Tara finds out about their situation, because it's not even like a relationship at this point. Like, I'm over halfway through the book and it's not even a relationship at this point. So I'm like ready for the drama, because at this point it's very much will they won't they, and like I don't really care about it. So that's where I'm at with this. I do of course love this cover though. I think it's so pretty, but anyways, that's beside the point. I am about to go to bed and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Oh wait, no, I need to see how many pages I need to read for tomorrow actually. So let's do that really quickly. Okay, pickups for Wednesday, October 22nd was 72 pickups. So I am going to need to read 72 pages tomorrow. It looks like I will eventually get some bigger numbers on the weekend, but I don't know. I feel like the last time I did this video, I had a lot more pickups than this. So I don't know, but 72 pages for tomorrow. So that is the goal. I'm hoping to read 72 pages and older, and that won't have me finishing out the rest of the book, but I'm hoping to also finish out the rest of the book. Also, with me flipping through this, I see we get some chapters from Tara and I'm ready for the drama, and that's about it. And then I'm ready to move on. So that's my update for older for now. That's how many pages I need to read tomorrow. And I will talk to you guys probably tomorrow when I get home from work, because I haven't been able to get up early enough to update you before. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Hello, happy Wednesday. So I do have a little bit of a reading update in older. So I went to bed last night on chapter 22, which is page 231. So that is easy because obviously we're starting with the number 1. So I needed to read, I can't remember how many pages. I keep forgetting. I need to read 72 pages. So that means I would need to make it to page 302 in older. And so I was able to read a little bit while I was at work today. I was able to listen to some of the audiobook, and I was able to listen to about 28 pages in this book. So that means that I have 44 pages left to read for today. So I will be sitting here to read the rest of my pages today. I'm wanting to finish this book because I am no longer enjoying this book. It's actually really starting to piss me off the more that I read it. So I'm ready to be done reading this. And yeah, so I am going to hopefully finish this tonight, and then this way tomorrow I can start something new and fresh, and something that'll hopefully be a little bit better for me, because this one has really gotten on my nerves. I really just don't like Haley and I don't like Reed, and yeah, that's really about it. The whole like back and forth will they won't they get together thing is really just starting to get on my nerves, because it's like, make up your mind already, because we're over halfway and it's like they're still, are we gonna get together, are we not gonna get together, I don't know type deal. And it's like, can we just figure it out already? And I'm ready for some drama, because it's been very just mundane, very boring. I thought this would be more drama filled than it is, and it's not. So I am going to continue reading this. I'm hoping to finish it. So with that, I am going to start reading this now, and I will hopefully update you, 1, once I update my pages, and then 2, hopefully once I finish older. Pages for the day, as well as finish the book. So I hated this book. So I think I'm gonna give this book 1 star. Like, this was awful. Top 2 worst books I've read all year. This was probably one of the worst books I've ever read. Like, this was awful. And not even because it's like a taboo romance. I literally could care less about that. Like, this is not the most taboo thing I've ever read. Like, I could care less about the subject matter. It's literally the fact that I could not stand Haley, hated Reed, Tara, annoying as all get out. The only redeemable character was Ladybug the dog and Whitney the mom. Everybody else in this book sucked. I mean, Scotty was all right, but like everybody else sucked. And then the relationship between Haley and Reed, like you would think it's like, oh, the pining, oh, the tension. Yeah, no. It was not good. It was just absolute annoyance to me. Like this book actually low-key pissed me off with how bad it was, because the whole will they won't they thing, when it's done right, it's good. Like you're like, oh my gosh, will they won't they, like the tension is so good. But this was not that. The tension was like, it was just weird. Like, yeah, it was weird. I don't know, I just did not like this. I've definitely read other books with this trope in it that I liked a lot more. Yeah, this, no, you can skip this one. You can skip this one. I do have another book by this author on my shelf, so I'm hoping that I'll like that one a little bit better, because that one is the steel beating one. So I'm definitely interested to see if I'm gonna like that one or not, because I know that one has to deal with like this girl and her like brother-in-law getting kidnapped and then them like falling in love because of the like hostage situation that they were in or something. So I feel like obviously that is a bit of a darker, more taboo topic. So I feel like maybe I might like that one a little bit more. But if that romance is anything like this one, or if the characters are anything like these, it's probably gonna be a no for me. So I don't know, but I'm done with this. So now that means that I can see how many pages I need to read tomorrow. I have no idea what book I'm picking up next. I feel like I want to read maybe a sports romance, or maybe, I don't know. I feel like I kind of want to read Fang Fiction by Kate Stayman London. I did get the audiobook from my library. I did have an ARC of this, like an e-ARC that I got a very long time ago and never ended up reading. So that would be good for my like NetGalley percentage to like finally read that after however many years it's been. But there's also Accomplice to the Villain that I've kind of had my eye on, but I don't really know if I'm like super into a like, I don't want to say cheesy, but like more cozy sort of fantasy. I don't really know if that's like the kind of vibe that I'm in the mood for. So we'll probably see in the morning, but I'm gonna see how many pages I need to read tomorrow, and then I'm going to probably go watch an episode of Law and Order before going to bed. And you guys are probably gonna get sick of me talking about Law and Order, but it's been on TV for 25 years, so there's like a million seasons, very similarly to Grey's Anatomy. So I probably will be watching it for quite a while. So let's see about the pages. So tomorrow is Thursday, so basically one less than today. So tomorrow I will need to read 71 pages at minimum. So I don't know what book I'm gonna pick up, so of course I will let you guys know when I decide which book I'm gonna read. And yeah, so I'm expecting it to be kind of a busier day tomorrow at work. I don't know, some things kind of got shifted that were supposed to happen today that didn't happen, so they might be happening tomorrow. So we'll kind of see about that, if the rest of the week is going to be as hectic as I thought it was going to be. We'll see. I don't know, things are kind of shifting, so we'll see if things end up being hectic the rest of the week. But yeah, hopefully I can get 70 something pages read tomorrow. And with that, that is going to be all for this evening. I'm gonna go ahead and start getting ready for bed and turn on my episode of Law and Order. So with that, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Hello, happy Thursday. So I do have a bit of a reading update, but I am going to have to do some more reading for this evening because I did not complete my pages just yet. So today I did end up starting Off Camera by Chelsea Curto, and I was able to make it to chapter 7, which is page 60. So very close. I only have 12 pages left until I meet my goal for the day. Just kidding. I only have 11 pages left until I reach my goal for the day, because the goal for the day was 71. And since I've already read 60 pages, that means that I have 11 left to go, and I will be picking that book up here in a little bit. I do have a video that I'm going to edit because I want to get it up today. And so I'm going to edit that really quickly. It is my November TBR, so it should be very quick for me to edit and get that up this evening. So I'm gonna go ahead and start working on that, and I'll update you guys once I have reached all of the pages that I needed to read for today. off camera and I just finished eating dinner actually, but I've now made it to chapter 10, which is page 83, which is more than the 71 pages that I was supposed to read today. So I have met my page goal for today, which is really good. So I am now sitting at 17% into the book, page 83, and I'm enjoying this. This is so fun. Like, I just really enjoy Chelsea Curto's books. Like, her writing is just so easy to read, and like the storylines are just so enjoyable, and just everything about it's just so fun. And I'm having such a good time with this book, and I will be continuing reading this book tonight. I'm not sure if I will update you guys again tonight, but I definitely will update you tomorrow for sure. I am going to, actually later I might update you again to let you know how many pages I need to read. I'm not sure though, but I definitely am going to have probably a little bit more pages to read over the next like few days of the weekend, because like when I'm at home, obviously I'm on my phone a little bit more than when I'm at work. So I will probably have a few more pages that I will need to read during those days. But yeah, I honestly am getting so sleepy. Like it's 7 p.m. and I'm low-key ready to go to bed, if I'm being so honest. Like I'm sleepy. And plus I know I'm going to have a busier day tomorrow at work too. So yeah, I don't know. It's just like, I feel like I've been picking the busiest work weeks to film these challenges, but it seems like that's kind of like the way it goes, I guess. I don't know. But regardless, I am going to continue reading a little bit longer. I might turn on an episode of Law and Order a little bit later, but I think right now I just want to read. I feel like I'm enjoying the book too much to put it down right now. So that is where I'm at. That's my update. And with that, I will talk to you guys maybe a little bit later tonight. I'm filming on my phone right now, so I can't see how many pages I need to read tomorrow. So I'll let you guys know later at some point, whether that be later tonight or tomorrow. But yeah, I'm about to go lay down on the couch, do some more reading, and honestly probably will go get the bed in the next like hour, if I can even make it that long. But yeah, so that's my update, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Hello. Okay, so I wanted to give my update on how many pages I need to read for today, which this camera angle I know is a little odd, but I'm about to start bringing my stuff in to start decorating for Christmas. It's actually Halloween today, and I definitely plan on starting decorating for Christmas a little bit earlier this year because I am going out of town. So I'm about to start bringing all the stuff in for that out of the garage, and I will be filming that for a separate video. So I went ahead and set the camera up so that way I can like do that intro and everything once I get done talking to you. But so for my pages, I don't even think I looked to see how many pages I needed to read today because I did not get any reading done while I was at work earlier. It's 5 o'clock now, so I've been home for a little bit. I was supposed to have gotten off a lot earlier than I did, but things just were kind of hectic and I needed to be there. So I didn't get off until a lot later, which that's okay. But so today is Friday. So that means Friday of last week, I had 108 pickups. So that means that I need to read 108 pages before I go to bed tonight. So since I'm about to start bringing things in from the garage and possibly starting to set things up for Christmas tonight, I will be listening to the audiobook of Off Camera, which last night I made pretty decent progress in this book. I made it 50% in. I'm not exactly sure what page that is. I made it to chapter 25, so let me look on my Kindle really quick and see what page that is. I was not prepared to start this clip at all. Oh, okay. Chapter 25 is page 231. So that means if I read 108 pages, that means I need to get to page 339, which is doable because there are 444 pages in this book, but I am also hoping to finish this book this evening while I'm decorating and things. So I did put some candy out for the kids, and hopefully we have some trick-or-treaters this year. We did have a few last year, but it was raining last year. This year it's actually pretty nice out and it's just a little cold. So hopefully no rain this year and we have a little bit more trick-or-treaters than we did last year. And yeah, so I'm really excited. So I'm gonna start listening to the audiobook while I'm decorating. I'm gonna go ahead and intro that vlog. So definitely be on the lookout for that. It should be one of the days of Bookmas. So with that, I will talk to you guys once I have finished the 108 pages that I needed to read for today. Hello, so I failed yesterday. I did not end up reading anything. I didn't end up reading a single page yesterday, so I failed yesterday, but that's okay. I feel like I did a pretty good job the rest of the week, but I am gonna go ahead and end this video now. I was planning on originally filming this video out until tomorrow, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and end it now because I have started on some other videos and I want to make sure that all of the videos get the attention that they deserve. And I feel like I would be kind of putting this one a little bit on the back burner. And since I did a majority of the reading that I wanted to do for this video, I figured I could go ahead and end this video now. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content from me. Leave the camera emoji if you've made it to this point in the video to let me know that you have made it. And with that, thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.